Hello, we're back, and today we're going to be sharing some of our thrifts from January 22nd through the 28th. We're running a little bit behind, but we're going to catch up. Anyhow, let's first start off with some of the things that we thrifted. Now, I wanted to start first with something I was very excited about. And I've said before that I like thrifting for Anthropologie. This was Maeve, a brand I like. But I washed it with a dark shirt, a Dr. Pepper shirt that I also found, and it's ruined. So I just wanted to share that fail with you, that sometimes even I have fails. So sadly, that's gonna go in the trash. But always separate your colors. I just thought maybe, that darker shirt had already been washed, but don't assume if you don't know. And also there is this, I found this and it says Pole, P-O-L. At first I thought it was like a Polo Ralph Lauren sweatpant joggers, but it felt really heavy and nice. And so I looked up the brand. The drawstrings are very thick, and it looked to have good comps. Off to the side you'll see what we decided on pricing for selling. So you'll see that on the side. Either I'll find comps that they've sold for, or if I don't find anything, I'll just show what I listed it for. So there are those. And I did have luck finding a couple of bags. I just felt the leather on this, and I looked closer to see what it was, and it's a Michael Kors pebbled leather bag, and it's pretty clean on the inside. It's gonna need some light cleaning, but this type of purse I feel like will do well. Also, this Fossil, I believe it's called the Fossil Explorer. It's really nice. It's a crossbody leather. I'm thinking I'm gonna list this for $50 from what I've looked at. That had really good comps. I really wanted to keep that for myself, but then I would just have a lot of bags. This I thrifted. My husband likes hats, and I think this is a good hat brand. I don't typically sell hat brands. Hui is a good one, but I'm just probably not gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep that one. There are a couple of things I'm gonna keep, so be mindful. This is a 5.11 tactical pair of pants. I found several pairs of these. I've had luck selling them for right at $30. Pretty fast sales. So Tactical is a brand that I like. These are navy. I believe this is the other pair. And there was a few. I was very excited about that. Okay. I don't see the other one, but we'll get to it. Then there were these. They're Gianni beanie. I really don't sell Gianni beanie. They're wide leg. These are actually for my daughter. I think she'd like them. So these are really cute. Dillard's brand jeans. Like I said, I don't sell Gianni beanie, but I think she'll appreciate those. Let me know, Jade, if you like them. And then this Victoria's Secret pink lightweight sweatshirt. We'll see if I can keep this one a secret from Jade. I don't know. She likes the Victoria's Secret pink sweatshirts and stuff. So. Pink does pretty well for me. Let's see. Hardtail Forever, made in the USA, 100% cotton. This seemed like a vintage pair of pants. I saw good comps while I was at the store. So we're gonna try these. I never gotten this brand before. Real nice label. It was sewn on and it seemed pretty cool. Hardtail, it says on the back. So let's see how they do. Trying to keep myself from jackets now that we're getting away from the colder weather. I think last video we were like iced in, and now it's hot outside, but that's Texas for you. Madewell. I don't pick up Madewell as much anymore. If this had been like a plain sweater, I would have left it, but it has some cute print on it, some floral print. So I'm just gonna try it and see how it does. It is still winter, but for us here in Texas, sweater season feels like it's over. These were some cute trousers I found. They're kind of small, size 2, but they have like a wide trouser leg, and the brand is Body by Victoria. I normally wouldn't pick up such a small size, but I've never tried to sell Body by Victoria pants. So we're gonna try these. And then these, the comps weren't that great on these anywhere. These I might keep for myself if they fit me. Otherwise, I'll probably just try and list them at a $19.99, but I'm hoping they fit me. I need some black pants, some black wide leg pants. So I know not all this I'm selling, but it is stuff that I thrifted. So I wanted to share that with y'all as well. In fact, this shirt I thrifted. I find the craziest stuff at the bins. Now this, earlier in the year, I had sold a Winnie the Pooh blanket really fast. It went for like $20. It was vintage, but it had a stain on it. This is vintage, classic Pooh. It didn't have any stains on it. I checked it myself. And it's a bumper that goes on the inside of the crib. I saw some good listings for these. I don't know how much I'm gonna list them for because it was really all over the place. Some of them were listed at $100, but I don't think they were selling for that much. So I'm gonna have to do more research on this. That's gonna take me a minute. Peter Millar, I like getting golf polos. Peter Millar 2X Summer Comfort. It has a nice geometric pattern on it. It has a dry fit feel to it. Peter Millar, I want to say I'll probably list this $30, $35, especially for the size being an extra larger size. Now, I know this isn't like a legit jersey, but it's Nike brand. Has the Cowboys. It's a small, so it would fit a small guy or a female. I like this myself, but anyways, we'll see how that does. It will sell though. Oh, this is another pair of tactical pants. $29.99. I can tell you right now, that's what I'm gonna list it for. And I feel like it will sell fast. Let's see about it. Oh, and another pair of tactical. So altogether, that was 4 pair of tactical pants listed at $30. If they sell full price, $120 for $1.80 a pound. Anyways, I'll put that up later, but those were our thrift finds. I was really excited about the tactical pants. I think those will be good things to list. And so now we'll go over our sales from the 22nd through the 28th of January. And let's see, I didn't have any Depop sales and no Mercari sales. Sales were a little slow during the, I don't know if it had to do with the freeze, people buying stuff for their house, preparing for the cold weather because the cold weather was all across. It seemed, if it hit Texas, I'm sure it hit a lot of other places. So let me see. Let's start off with the Poshmark sales. There was this Alpine Sherpa fleece, quarter zip, pullover collared, gray black jacket. The Sherpa look, I thought it would do better. I bought it last year. Sold for $13. I probably won't get it again. In fact, I've seen it and I've seen it at the bins and I leave it behind now. And next, I shared last time this We The Free Old West slouchy high-rise wide leg jeans. I shared that we thrifted them last time. They sold super fast, and so that was within that week as well. They sold, I had it listed for $70 and I got an offer for $50 and I took it. These Bombas red and blue knit gripper slippers, Bombas sell really well, the slippers. And so this was a really smaller size. They look like kid sizes, but they were a women's small, and they sold for $26. I believe I had sent an offer. I listed them for 30 and they went for 26. A larger size, I probably would have listed it for more because I've gotten about $35 for Bombas, larger Bombas. And then there was this Brioni purple long sleeve collared button-up dress shirt that sold for $29.99. I had it listed higher, but then slowly started going down in the price because it is just a plain one-tone color shirt. So that sold. This Columbia Sportswear PFG salmon pullover snap lightweight sweater. This sold for $10. This was actually a kid's sweatshirt. I probably bought it 2 years ago at a garage sale, and I don't really get Columbia anymore, and I definitely don't get kids Columbia sweatshirts. And so that was an eBay sale along with the Brioni shirt. I forgot to mention those were eBay. And then my last eBay sale was this Harris tweed 100% pure Scottish wool gray herringbone blazer. It sold for $50. Herringbone is a great pattern to have, as well as the 100% Scottish wool, Harris tweed, all of those together. Those type of blazers sell very well. The most annoying thing about the blazers is all the measurements. I do sleeve measurements, shoulder to shoulder, waist, armpit to armpit. But when it's that much of a profit, I definitely don't mind. So that is all of our sales for the week, for that week, and we'll be catching up soon, hopefully. And so happy thrifting. I hope you're all staying safe and everything. And we'll see you next time.